Welcome back, I'm Tara from Go Learner. So in this part of the video we are going to talk to the fast fashion industry. So hopefully you will be able to use some useful phrases, perhaps an idea or two that will help you in your exam preparation. Okay, so firstly, what is fast fashion? So it is the manufacture of inexpensive garments or items of clothing rapidly in response to the latest trends. So for instance, if the latest trend after a fashion show is a mini skirt, well, from design to store, it may only take 5-6 weeks or so. That's fast fashion. To help guide you through your presentation or your discussion, I would really recommend you use a mind map. It really just allows you to identify the key points you want to communicate, and it keeps you on track throughout your presentation also. So if you don't know what it looks like, it is super simple. It looks like this. So you'll have your title in the middle. I don't know if you can see it. So fast fashion. Then up here you will have your introduction, and you will just put maybe 1 or 2 points that you want to get across. Perhaps it's only words. Here you have possible issues, again headings with 1 or 2 points, and here your possible solutions, again headings and 1 or 2 key discussion points also, and then obviously you need to have your conclusion and again your main points that you want to get across. So let's have a little look at the introduction. So the introduction could go something like this. So today I've been asked to discuss the fast fashion and its implications. So it is well known that there is huge overconsumption of clothing, and this leads to excessive disposal of unwanted clothing. So this is a global worrying problem. However, the fashion industry is absolutely essential to our economy. So in my presentation today, I will take you through some negative impacts of the fast fashion industry and some possible solutions. So that leads me nicely into the issues. So in my presentation, I'm going to highlight one environmental impact and an ethical issue. So the fast fashion makes shopping more affordable. However, it does come at a price. So fashion industry is considered to be one of the most polluting industries. It contributes to carbon emissions from its factories, from its shipping around the world. Landfilling is also another problem. So it's not only expensive for the country, but it is also unsightly, and it causes greenhouse effects. Toxins can leak from the landfill into the nearby waters, causing water pollution. The fashion industry also uses toxic chemicals in the processes, which can find their way to the water, causing water pollution also. So a well-known ethical issue in the fashion industry is the use of sweatshops. So the labourers work in poor conditions, they work for little money, they work long hours, they may work from a very young age, there's little protection for them, little governance over the factory workers. So all of this is a huge ethical concern from the fashion industry. So what is the solution? Well, there's no easy answer. So I'm going to provide possible solutions that we can do personally, and some that the industry itself could implement. So from a consumer point of view, we can simply buy less. That's it. If we buy less, we throw less out. Okay, so less in the landfill, less pollution, less greenhouse effects. Okay, we can communicate ourselves to be more conscious of some of these issues. So this will then prompt the question when we go buying clothes. So one, where is the product produced? Was it produced ethically? What carbon footprint does it have? Like, is it made here in the country where you're buying it, or has it been made on the other side of the world? So these are questions that we can ask ourselves when we're buying our clothes. We can consider buying second-hand clothes, also from charities or from eBay or wherever. We can reduce the temperature of our washing machines. We can reduce the number of washes we do per week. And a very innovative way of thinking also is leasing of clothes. So it's another possible solution. So you can lease or rent out some clothes. This is probably more for the high-end branded clothing items. But it's a great way to reduce waste and to really increase that lifespan of the garment. Okay, so let's consider now what the fashion industry can do to solve some of the problems. So they are working on reducing the level of pollution. However, there is still a need to reduce a huge amount of waste created by the industry. Recycling is a crucial way forward. However, it is not the holy grail, because for recycling and for its process, you still need to add in energy and probably fresh material as well to produce that new garment. Another possible solution could be to reduce or to govern the fashion houses and reduce the number of collections that they are allowed to display annually. So for instance, Zara has about 20 collections every year that it displays. So reducing the number of collections may reduce the waste produced as well. To tackle and to address the sweatshop requires an overhaul of the system. Okay, so now we're just going to wrap up the presentation. So we can start with to conclude, to wrap up, to sum up in a nutshell. The fashion industry is driving ethical and certain environmental problems. However, through building awareness, through innovative thinking, and through further action by the fashion industry itself, the negative impact of the industry will be reduced. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully you can use some ideas, some vocabulary, some sentences, phrases in your exam preparation. Okay, until the next time, take care. Bye.